Yeah, I think we're going to be having a lot of talks about the war in Iran now, which is rather unfortunate. So let's get on to the next part of who knows how many. Greetings and felicitations again, my fellow Perceptive Purple people. I wanted to take a few moments to talk with you a bit more about our illegal incursion into Iran and the push by the Democrats to stop the war now when it's too damn late. Okay, I kind of gave up the punchline a little bit there, but I have a good point about this move by the Democrats that's painfully pertinent now that we're already knee-deep into war operations in Iran. Now, in my last episode on this, I pointed out the need for foresight and planning on an end strategy, not to mention victory conditions and just how to achieve them with having the people in Iran effect the regime change Trump wants them to do. And the Democrats have much the same problem here. You see, the problem is that we've already created the power vacuum. If the Democrats are successful in simply stopping the war, without an exit strategy which includes finishing the regime change in the direction that we want it to go here, we'll just be opening up a brand new can of enemy devils that we don't know about. Again, we don't support this illegal and ill-begotten war unleashed by an emotionally imbalanced mental midget without the people's approval through their designated representation as the Constitution requires. But here we are again trying to figure out how to mop up yet another Trump mess. Why am I so upset about it? War places our servicemen and women in harm's way, as clearly evidenced by the several service members we've already lost. To consider waging war requires the most sober analysis of not only the strategies and logistics of successfully waging the tactical aspects of such, including how to protect your most valuable military assets, i.e. your soldiers, etc., before, during, and especially after combat operations begin. This means that you have to have very specific goals to achieve for victory conditions. If one of these goals happens to be regime change, then you damn well better have a good, solid, yet adaptable plan in place before you even begin. To not do so is foolhardy and unnecessarily places those people at additional risk in an already way over risky situation. Now, considering the history of how this administration has been doing things, do you think that Donnie's disciples have really done this? Of course not. But now the Democrats are looking to make it worse with an imbalanced response in Congress that looks to be just about as bad. Now, should Congress step into the situation? Of course they should. They should have been involved from before it all started, but toddler Trump couldn't be bothered with following the Constitution that he swore to uphold. So it's time to step in with a temporary AUMF, where all those conditions and goals have been considered and codified for an orderly completion of operations and restoration of the people of Iran to some semblance of civilization after this disruption of their infrastructure needed for the population to live. Obviously, such plans would have to be drafted with close consultations with our military experts, as well as representation for the stakeholders in Iran, with an eye towards that country's future with its sovereignty restored, without presenting an ongoing threat to the rest of the world. So what are your thoughts about this? Do you find our position on this reasonable, or do you have more logical and/or rational ideas on the subject? Do be prepared for vigorous yet polite debate, but let's hear it. As always, I'll see you in the comment section below. Till our next chat, remember to keep your balance and stay purple, people. We'll see you again real soon, and let's get America together again.